Can we describe each other's bodies to a stranger?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Now, we've blindly described each other's faces to a sketch artist before and found out we know each other's faces pretty well.
Yeah, we do. They have never been captured.
Yes.
So it only makes sense that we graduate to the below the face area. But bodies are just bodies. There's only one true way to truly test each other's skills of memory and perception.
You mean bringing in a bin full of the world's most masterful disguises?
Mm-hmm.
It's time for Draw Me Like One of Your North Carolinian Boys.
Welcome to the Sketchy Zone.
And please welcome back our talented sketch artist, Alyssa. You've been drawing stuff since, it's been over a year since you've been here. You still doing your artistry?
Still drawing.
What about gators? You been drawing any gators?
I haven't.
Okay, think about that.
Hold on, why did you ask that?
I don't know, I just thought, if I was an artiste, I'd be drawing gators.
Why are you saying it like that?
Because I would adopt an accent to be, I'm a gator artist.
Okay, Rhett, you're gonna have 1 minute to create a look that maybe it's part of his strategy, I don't know. You have 1 minute to create a look that speaks to you using the props and costumes provided. You ready?
Let me get my shoesies off.
Set, go.
Okay. Oh,
What's going on over there? I did see that there was a big rack of stuff. It's like, what they doing? Try not to laugh over here or something?
pretty tight. Gators.
There's nothing I love more than listening to my friend grunt on the other side of a,
Okay.
whatever that is, a sheet. You remember him from last time?
I do.
Yep. You remember his face? You made him look like Jesus.
Well, it was kind of...
I think that was my fault. But now you're not worried about his face. Worried about everything but his face.
Got it. Just the outfit.
Okay.
If he's dressed like a gator, that'll be awesome.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so Link, in a moment, you're going to have 15 seconds to try and memorize what Rhett looks like so that you can describe him to be drawn.
Yes.
Melissa, if you could put yep, perfect. Are you ready?
Yes. I feel like I'm about to see a crime.
Let's-
That's the mindset that I'm going to be in.
Potentially.
Pull back the curtain. Your time starts now.
I like this Rhett. This is the Rhett that I want to hang with. Stop that though.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curtain,
Okay.
please. Curtain.
I can't look away. Yeah.
Curtain.
Okay. All right. Alyssa, you can remove your mask. I gotta go quick before I forget. Well, you know he's a tall man, and his hair is still down. I'm not gonna gesture, but he's wearing a princess tiara and John Lennon circular glasses, and I'll just say it's a black T-shirt. His pants were iridescently gleaming of all colors. They were kind of spandex in nature.
Oh, thanks.
Very little muscle mass on the legs. I don't know how the man squats. He tells me he squats.
Wish I could out-squat your ass.
And he was wearing sandals that looked like lobsters. It was awesome. And
they didn't have any gators.
And above and beyond all of this, he was wearing a Borat swimsuit. You know, like the big wiener sling. It just kind of it went. It started in the wiener area and then it like came up over both of his shoulders, like a big V. And I think if we were lucky, it was covering his nipples. But he had a T-shirt.
It was a
on,
T-shirt.
too. There was a clown horn in the sling. That's what you were hearing.
Okay.
That's what. Yeah. And I think sadly it's still there. It's muffled by, I don't know if he's got it facing up or down, but it seems like it's muffled by scrotal impact.
And how big were the pants?
How big were the pants? Very tight.
Oh, okay.
Very tight. The tightest of pants. And he was carrying a sword in one hand, a long sword, and in the other, a baby with lifeless eyes.
Wow. Wow.
And what color was the bathing suit?
Good question. It was a fluorescent green ish yellow. I much prefer this man over my normal configured Rhett friend.
That
Like-
says things about you.
If I could dress him every day, he's the one I'd hang out with.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Much more fun.
but he's done something wrong apparently, which is why we're here in the station.
All right, yeah, sword, shoes,
Yes.
and baby doll.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep. We've worked hard on this together, and we are ready.
Okay, let's go ahead and pull back the curtain.
What's up, bruh?
And let's show Rhett the sketch and do a little comparison.
Look at that! Look at that, dude!
Can I see the lobster shoes?
Okay, I mean, you had your own interpretation of everything.
Leave it up
Which-
there.
Okay.
I will say the thing that Link did a very good job on is getting every detail covered.
Yeah.
The thing that he wasn't as good at is getting the specific details of each thing. The baby does have a dress on. The lobster shoes are just a lobster. My foot is inside a lobster.
Okay.
Well, that's kind of what's happening.
I don't see a bicycle horn in the crotch area. The
Oh, it's
color,
there.
The color of the V thing is incorrect, and the tiara is more of a king's crown. But
I think they
that's
would
all,
find you,
and
bro.
but that's all your fault. That's not Alyssa's fault. That's all your fault.
Something tells me you would be apprehended. Based on what we've done
And
here.
you missed the rainbow color. You just did iridescent.
Alyssa, that's on you.
No, you didn't give the lot. You didn't.
All
say
right, that's
lines.
on me.
So, Rhett, if you had to give the sketch a grade.
That's my job.
Yeah, a gentleman's grade of how Alyssa and Link did.
So sweet.
I think the fact that
Don't be mean to her.
I think the fact that every single detail was covered is really impressive.
That's on me.
But I think that something about each thing is a little bit off. So, what is my scale?
I was thinking grades in school, an A, B, C. You can do a plus minus.
I mean, A minus would be generous. I feel like B plus would be. B plus gives us some room for improvement.
Okay, B plus
B
it
plus.
is. Let's switch things up, shall we? Okay, Link, you have 1 minute starting now.
Okay. All right. Take my shoes off.
Any grunts yet? No. Just maybe some confused noises. Oh.
Okay.
Childlike laugh.
Here we go.
Oh, sounded like a body part hit the ground.
About this. Do a little bit of this. It's right here.
Oh, I heard a grunt. Heard a little grunt.
10,
Beautiful.
9,
Beautiful.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Something.
2, 1. Okay, so you have 15 seconds, Rhett, to take a peek at Link, and let's pull back that curtain. And your time starts now.
Okay.
And let's close the curtain, please.
Well done, friend. Oh.
Stop looking at me.
Okay. I'm going to say the things out loud, okay? My friend I think he's my friend. He has a picnic basket for a shoe.
Oh.
It's right shoe. He has a large foot, like a cartoon foot, sort of sandal, slipper that looks like a large foot in a sandal on his left foot. He has, as his skirt, is basically a Mountain Dew can that I think could be worn if, like, as a costume, if you were wearing like a whole Mountain Dew can as a costume. But he's got his legs coming out what the armholes would be, and he's kind of wearing it as like a skirt. Okay, so it just looks like a large sort of skirt. And then he has a shirt that is populated with pictures of me, my face just all over it in a repeating pattern of my face, kind of doing like big eyes, excited face. He seems to be wearing a brassiere underneath the shirt that has my face on it. And then for a hat, he has a soft ice cream cone that looked like it was vanilla ice cream with sprinkles, different colored sprinkles. And then in terms of a pose, he has his legs spread, his knees bent. He has his right hand kind of on the back of his head with his like elbow out. And then his left arm, I think, was just kind of out. This is how he was caught at the crime scene. He seemed to be proud of what he had just done. He seemed to be proud of the crime that he had just committed. So again, I'll go through those details. Picnic basket
Who are you, Yogi Bear?
for a right foot, left foot, a large slipper made to look like a cartoon foot. Again, we have a Mountain Dew skirtage thing. It wasn't the classic Mountain Dew color. It wasn't green. It was more of like a dark teal in my mind is what I'm seeing right now. Like, what Mountain Dew is dark teal? Is that a Baja Blast?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically, I probably should have said this. If he's putting his legs through the armholes, the Mountain Dew can is probably upside down, but don't worry about it. If you did it the right side up.
Okay, I got it.
All right.
Okay, let's see what Link looks like. If we could pull back the curtain. Okay, and let's
Fun-loving dude.
let's show Link what we got working with in the sketch department.
Oh, not as sexy as I thought I was.
All right. Okay.
Cleavage, though.
Yep.
I heard you had a
That
problem.
was wishful thinking.
All the details are present.
So what does that skirt say on it?
So it's a Mountain Dew can. I couldn't remember what that looked
Oh, it says MTN?
Yes.
Okay, it's not upside down. The can is also translucent because I can see my crotch.
That's just artistic stuff. That's something that happens in the artistic process.
The hat. Oh, the ice cream cone is on its side. It's not down. It just didn't come together like my round.
Oh, what?
I'm gonna give
I
it
think it came together just like
I'm gonna give it a C plus.
Yeah, right.
You think that's good? You
Welcome
think
to
it-
my
I don't
world.
think
All right.
that's
What did you give it? A minus?
I
B
gave you a
plus.
B plus.
Well, I'll give you a C plus. I mean,
Okay.
and the can didn't go into the look. This is important. The way the shirt goes over the can.
The shirt goes over the can right there.
No, the can goes over the shirt.
You don't know that. That's totally subjective.
Okay.
Okay.
C plus.
Here's another thing. For mine, you didn't give any details about the pose. I at least have a pose detail with your hand.
All right. I'll give you a C plus plus.
Computer code.
Quick reminder, it's the Golden Tea of Mythicality Week, and we are giving away $50,000 in cash prizes. So, for your chance at one of 3 cash prizes, go to mythical.com now and grab your tea. And we only got 4 days left in this thing, all right? You must be 18 or older, no purchase necessary, terms and conditions apply, void where prohibited. Visit mythical.com for more details.
Okay, Rat, you have 1 minute starting now.
Okay.
Get dressed, man. Become the man you always hoped you would be. Yeah. Now is your chance to fully actualize. The struggle is real and seems to be in this area. Okay. Hurry up! You can do it. Be your best version of yourself.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, we're gonna speed round it this time. So Link, you only have 7 seconds to take red end. Let's pull the curtain back. Your time starts now.
Oh my God. What in the world, dude? Seriously?
Seriously.
And time, close the curtain. Link, close the curtain.
Oh, I have to close it?
Yeah, you do.
Why
Okay.
gotta be the curtain closer?
Link and Alyssa, you only have half the time this time. And
Okay.
go.
I gotta lay down
All
because
right,
I can't
Alyssa.
stand like this.
He had on a Jeff Gordon DuPont colorful jacket. Big jacket. I don't know what was going on below the waist, but I don't think anything. Just black shorts, I think.
Yeah.
And then, but here's the thing.
Yep.
He was obfuscating the view of his face with all types of hats. I do remember that. Let's just make his face a clock. Like a round, not digital, I'm talking analog clock. And then he doesn't have arms. His arms disappeared behind all types of hats that were like, if there were hats all around his like neck area and then up above, all around the clock and then going over to one side. Like,
Can I ask what kind of hats?
there's like a derby cap. I think there was a cowboy hat.
There's a few other things you've forgotten.
There was like 8 hats. There's probably some necklie, like plural of necklace. As I was looking at it, they started screaming at me to close the curtain, and I thought that was someone else's job. So maybe a speech bubble, and it's someone off screen yelling, "Close the curtain, Link." Put that up there.
Okay.
Yeah, off-camera speech bubble.
And a clock for a face.
Definitely a clock for a face. And I would say it was 10 after 3.
Wow. If you're right about that, you win the whole game.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, we ready?
Yes.
Hold on, gotta get on my knees.
You getting lazy over there?
Okay, we can pull back the curtain.
That's nowhere near what it was.
What?
That's not you're not the same.
What do you mean?
Wait, where's the clock?
You're right there.
I remember what you look like. But the clock was in front of your face.
Well, I laid down. What time is it
You
say?
had one job, man.
What time does it say?
Ooh, it's 10 to 2.
Oh,
Or 8 to 2.
boo.
7 to 2.
Okay, let's see the sketch.
Whoa! Close the curtain, Link. Yep, that worked.
Okay.
Barefoot,
gonna-
shorts, yes. Big jacket, no time for coloring, which that's fine.
It's dynamic. My costume is dynamic. Okay, so I'm going to say a few things that you missed. Okay, so you got
I got the I said
you
derby
got
hat.
two derby hats.
Did
One's
you-
on the
yeah.
ground.
Oh,
and a cowboy
yes.
hat.
So there are 2 derby hats.
But you missed a cowboy hat.
So
and
there's
you
2
missed-
derby hats there.
You missed my scepters. I have 3. 2 stars, 1 jewel. You missed my funny hammer. You missed my tambourine. You missed my megaphone. You missed my ukulele. You missed my rubber chicken. You missed my field hockey stick. You missed my pool noodle.
I just thought it was all hats. And I said that there was a
Headband.
zip, but I said it was
And you
zip.
missed both of my wristbands. So mostly missed.
You're utterly forgettable.
So I'm gonna go with.
You didn't even have a face.
I'm gonna go with a D minus.
Well, if you'd have listened more closely.
Okay, let's move on. Okay, Link, your time starts now.
Gonna be tough to follow that up.
Oh, yeah.
I did learn something today. If I'm gonna commit a crime at any point, I'm gonna dress in a way that just overwhelms the sketch artist with detail. It's gonna be like, I don't know, he had so much stuff on. I couldn't even tell you. Oh, look at that. You having a little trouble?
No. Okay.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you only have 7 seconds, Rhett.
Okay,
Let's
that's all I need.
pull back the curtain. Time starts now.
Okay.
And time. Pull the curtain. That's you, Rhett. You
Pull the curtain.
Pull the curtain.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, all right. Okay, my friend over there, he's got on puppy dog slippers. He's got on, I would call them Pippi Longstocking stocking kind of things. They're like red with white stripes, but he has them just from the top of his knee to like the middle of his calf is where he decided to do those. No other thing besides just black shorts on besides that. He has a robe on that is hanging open over a very muscular chest and midsection, and I don't know if it was him without a shirt or if he had put on some sort of muscle suit. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell but it was very muscular. And all over this robe is a Taco Bell themed robe with like little Taco Bell hot sauce packets and stuff like that. And then my friend has on, it looks like a big powdered wig, but it's all black and curly. And then he has a little scepter in his left hand with a star at the end, very similar to one of the ones that I was wielding just a moment ago. Those are all the details. Every single detail. He looks like some sort of dystopian judge
Oh, you
on a day off.
really got my number this time.
Like a dystopian judge who decides the fates of cyber criminals. You okay over there?
I'm bored. Just readjusting. You laid down, right?
I sure did.
Then lay off.
Okay, listen, we're coming up on time. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and pull back the curtain.
It's not us, it's him. This is not what my friend was wearing in any capacity. Except he's still buff.
That's right.
Yep, he did the old switcheroo on us. A criminal can do that sometimes. They'll go around a corner and come out a different person.
What are you talking about? You don't remember any of this?
Nope, I don't.
Let's see what you got. I don't see much difference.
It actually kind of still works. Like the lack of detail in my description ends up being kind of, it's actually pretty similar.
Well, I mean, I must say that, Link, you look oddly good.
Oh, yeah?
But unfortunately, you are disqualified.
Yes!
Because
Well, hold on.
you-
No, I'm gonna give him an A+.
Okay, well, either way, that means Red wins. And our prize was that the winner is supposed to pick out any outfit for the loser to wear and
I've
more.
done it.
And yeah, it seems like the loser has already done that for himself.
Yep,
So.
yep. I approve. We want to give a very special thank you to our sketch artist, Alyssa. You can find her online at Alyssa Piverall and at alyssapiverall.com.
Thanks for commenting and sharing this video.
Now you say you know what time it is.
Now you know what time it is.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
I'm Kim.
And we're from Browndale, Pennsylvania. My 17-year-old daughter Riley has been a huge fan of the show for years, and she recently drew this portrait of Rhett. Stunning. And now it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Stunning.
Stunning.
Click the top link to watch us try to blindly draw mystery items in Good Mythical More.
And to find out where the Wheel of Mythicality is gonna land.
You have 4 days left to grab your 2025 Golden Tee of Mythicality for a chance to unbox a fortune.